tracking, always alerting. This is Next Weather.
And we are staying hot, we are staying dry, but tomorrow we'll be following a better storm chance. We'll be tracking those for you here from the FPL Next Weather Sphere. Across a good portion of South Florida, of course, you know how it's been on the hot side, dry side. Any storms, we've had a few today, but they've been mainly north into Palm Beach County where those storms have been going off, and also to the west along the Gulf Coast sea breeze. But as we continue on in the next couple of days, we will see a return to some of those rain chances. As we mentioned, tomorrow, the best bet during the mid-afternoon to the early evening hours. Another round of storms potentially along the sea breeze Thursday, then really dry weather setting up here as we get into South Florida into much of next week. And a good reason for that is due to the fact that we have all this dry air. There's a Saharan air layer, all that dry air keeping things on the quiet side. You can see all that Saharan dust too. Temperatures staying toasty with this, but also really squashing those rain chances as we get into a good portion of next week. So I want to break down that forecast for you here as we move on with time, because the showers and storms, that's what brings us that rain-cooled air during the afternoon and evening hours. You can see where the thunder and lightning have been setting up for today. Along the Gulf Coast sea breeze, we have an east wind off of the Atlantic today, so it's pushing our Atlantic breeze well off toward the west. Tomorrow is a different story, because by about 1, 2 o'clock, we'll likely see our first round of storms going up along the coastline. So Fort Lauderdale, Miami, down across parts of the Upper Keys will have a chance of running into a passing shower or storm. Those will begin to focus across the Gulf Coast later into the evening hours while we dry things out here along the Atlantic coast for tomorrow. And then Thursday, another round of storms, but likely to be fewer in coverage by Thursday afternoon. On the water tomorrow, light, generally a smooth to a light chop we can expect across the Atlantic waters down to the Keys. Good visibility too, which by the way goes in line with the Perseid meteor shower peaking tomorrow, the 12th and the 13th. We can expect about 50 to 100 meteors per hour, so it should be a nice show setting up, especially for those with good visibility. And with the new moon, you don't have the light pollution from the full moon, this go around either. Quick check on the tropics. We are watching a tropical wave that does have a high chance of development across the central Atlantic. The good news is it does not pose a risk to Florida at this time. So we'll keep you posted on that. Plenty of time to watch that in the days ahead. Forecast getting into the weekend, hot weather, lower 90s and dry most of the days ahead, especially by the weekend into early next week. Lauren?